At St Hilda's School, the girls and staff are welcomed every day into an environment whereby they are made to feel comfortable, safe and happy. We operate in an environment where we can learn to be confident without pressure or embarrassment. Every day we are offered an unabridged opportunity to be nothing but ourselves. St Hilda's allows us to step out of the gates every day as young women who are prepared for the world, attending a school where our capabilities are cherished rather than inhibited. We ask some students how they are asked to get off their devices and how often they would receive disciplinary detentions. We then ask these exact same questions to the staff, seeking the other side of the argument.
I've never had a detention, to be honest. I've never had one.
Never.
I didn't know we had detentions at the school.
Never.
Never.
I didn't really realise I had detentions here.
I've never had a detention before.
I don't think we had detentions.
No St Hilda's had a detention.
Can't say I've ever had a detention.
Last time you gave detention?
I can't remember, it's probably over 30 years ago.
I've never given detention at this school.
I can't remember. It was a long time ago. It wasn't here.
A detention?
I don't think I've ever given a detention at St Hilda's.
Here? Never here.
Can't remember giving one here.
Not in this school.
Never.
100 years ago.
I don't think I've given one here.
I couldn't tell you.
Politely, usually, just ask me to put it away.
They just tell us straight, just get off your devices.
Put them away.
They usually ask us really nicely.
They just generally say, stop looking at that, please put it down.
Well, usually no one's really on that, but they just say, could you please get off it.
Get off your phone.
Close the lid. They just ask you, please get off your device, and you listen to them.
Can you please put them away?
Can you please put that down?
I asked them to put their toy away.
I'd ask them what they're doing, if there was a reason why, and if there's not a reason why, then just close your lid.
Tell them not to do it.
Usually ask them whether they need to actually use it and whether it's going to enhance their learning.
Tell them to stop it. Give them an opportunity to make a better choice for their learning.
Ask them to stop.
I threatened to frisbee them out the window. I've never actually done that.
Ask them politely to close their iPads or laptops, and they do.
We then ask the members of the school community to describe the unique relationship between staff and students in just one word.
Close.
Encouraging.
Positive. Friendly.
Connected.
Enjoyable.
Relaxed.
Supportive.
Mutual respect.
Connected.
Teamwork.
Different.
Respectful.
Amicable.
Supportive.
Dynamic.
Friendly. Teamwork.
Friendly.
Enjoyable.
Real.
Creativity is an integral aspect of life here at St Hilda's, so we asked some girls to share what they do.
We've been making a video where we imitate our teachers because we get to be creative in regards to how we see them. We all are involved in a musical, Once Upon a Mattress. When we get given the script, there's no right or wrong answer as to how we interpret it. So that's really where our creativity comes in.
Choose visual art as an elective because I really enjoy doing art. I am able to express my ideas and values in a way that's not words and letters and numbers.
We wanted to show that the ability to be creatives is directly linked to happiness. Despite the differences of age and culture, we usually still share the same ideas about what makes us happy.
My friends make me happy. I said that my friends and family make me happy.
Said good food and good company makes me happy.
Other differences and similarities across the generations, we asked staff about their struggles when they were 15, what made them happy and what their aspirations were moving into their adult life.
Reading.
Reading.
Being involved with the school, my friends and everything else that I was doing at school.
Playing sports.
Friends and sport.
Playing soccer.
Friends, family, doing new things, meeting new people. Spending time being active with friends.
Being around friends and family and people that are positive.
Learning with my friends.
Always liked learning new things.
Friends, family.
Family.
Being with friends.
Chocolate. Food.
I did like donuts.
My friends and my family.
With friends and family.
Playing team sports with my friends.
My friends and my pets.
Biggest challenge? Ooh.
Balancing schoolwork, social life and extracurriculars.
It would have to be managing the schedule of sport and school.
Keeping up my good grades. School. That's a pretty big challenge.
School.
Really just making sure I get everything done for school on time.
More time to be with my friends. School really got in the way.
Juggling all of my co-curriculars with the schoolwork I have to do.
Just like getting through schoolwork and
Balancing school and friends.
When I was 15, I probably wanted to be either a filmmaker or an architect.
I would like to become a lawyer.
Secondary school teacher.
A teacher.
Musician, an artist, or like an actor.
Forensic scientist.
I'm not really sure. I know I want to go to university and I'm thinking like something science.
A teacher.
I didn't really know.
Not too sure yet.
I've always wanted to be a teacher.
I want to be a doctor. Really know yet, but probably like be a teacher or something.
An architect or a journalist.
I'm not sure.
Pretty much anything that would allow me to travel the world.
Nursing.
Lawyer, doctor, something.
Young people in education.
I wanted to be an architect.
I haven't really thought about it.
A paleontologist or a marine biologist.
Just because the world is changing does not mean we have to hide away in the face of this change. We represent the 2 billion people who culminate as Generation Z. Growing up in a world where information can be sourced in a blink of an eye and our lives can be stored on nothing more than a microchip can often seem somewhat daunting to those who've never shared this experience.
But we're here to tell you, just because normal has changed doesn't mean that change isn't normal. Opposed to what the stereotype may dictate, we are not the self-absorbed, technology-addicted and undisciplined members of society.
In fact, we use our knowledge and resources to connect with each other, building ourselves to be better, so we can not only complete our goals, but we can achieve our dreams.
In the 2015 yearly report, Ford Motor Company stated that their most important trend for the year was to make way for Gen Z, highlighting that we all operate by simple mantra, good things come to those who act.
We are the movers and shakers of modern times, unafraid to see wrong in the world and seek to change it, unafraid to see gaps in society and fill them with our ideas, unafraid to imagine, unafraid to dream.
But for some reason, often people see this as a sort of arrogance of our generation, that somehow our advocacy for improvement and change is merely just a mask for our conceited intentions. However, we would argue against this fallacy.
The world is changing and our interconnectedness allows us to change along with it. But now it is up to you to decide whether you will take up the charge of moving with us or sitting on the sidelines pessimistic because you are on the bench instead of playing the game.
Because it is important that we have you with us in our efforts for the future. Because you are the ones who have given us all that we have. You have given us everything we have. Our knowledge, our skills, our hopes for tomorrow.
We are all still working towards our priorities. Better lives for our family, more equality and world peace. And we are all still working towards the same goals, except now we're just working a little differently.